Shawn B. Stoller in the building. Do you? Hey man, come on in. Smash up them likes as you come on in. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, tap in with me, man. We gonna chop it up tonight. You know, you gotta think it back when you remember when you was building things, you was trying to get things in order for yourself, whether it was, trying to get a better position in life, a better relationship. You know what I'm saying? You really was trying to build things up. You feel me? To one day you looked up and you like, damn, I'm a boss. I done bossed up. Smash up them likes, man. Smash up them likes, man. Hey, man. Check it out, y'all. You know, it's like sometimes, right, in life, right? A lot of times you go through situations, you know what I'm saying? You deal with things the way that you know how. And sometimes the way that you handle things, you may be thinking that you doing it the best of your ability, or you may be doing the best thing that you think you're doing for yourself. But all you doing is hurting yourself in the long run, huh? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that, bruh. Sometimes it be like that. It's like, man, I thought I was on the right track. You feel me? Then you look up, you like, bruh, man, I wasn't doing this right, man. My results ain't looking the way they supposed to look. You feel me? It's like, you know what I mean? Your results, you like, man, I was trying to build up for this thing. I was trying to get myself in order, man. And the way I was moving in my mind, I'm thinking, man, I got it all figured out. But in real time, you straight messing up. Do you? Hey, man, what can I say, man? What can I say? It's late night, Saturday, late night. You know what I'm saying? And I just like, you know what? Let me just get on here and just chop it up with a few people. You feel me? I just wanted to have a good time tonight. Cause it's like, man, we're just a weekend. You feel me? Why not just chip? Come on here and kick it with y'all. I got some water. You feel me? I got a little juice in there. We're gonna say it's juice. You feel me? I just got some apple juice. We're gonna say this is some good apple juice right here. You feel me? But look, y'all. Sometimes, man, you think you done set yourself up for a good situation. You know what I mean? You think you done set yourself up for a good situation. It's just and are you really looking at how it excuse me, how it ends for you with just an epic letdown. You feel me? It's like, man, it's like, you can plan, you done got everything set up for yourself. You like, yeah, this is going the way I want. And then you get to that final point. It's like, bro, the way you was moving was completely wrong. You got the epic failure going on, huh? You know what I mean? But in seriousness, though, seriously, smash up them likes, y'all. Come on in. We just gonna chop up some good game tonight. You feel me? We gonna chop up some good game tonight. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel, man. And we just chopping up some good game tonight. You feel me? It's late night. You just got to remember though this too. Like you got to remember this, man. Like we all go through things, right? I don't care who you are. I don't care what tax bracket you in. We all going to go through things in life, man. That's part of living, man. Sometimes, you think that you got everything mapped out. You think you have everything set up for the way that you want it to go, and life get the life in, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life get the life in. I mean, just think about it, right? Just think about those times where like You either planned a vacation, you know what I'm saying? You in a relationship, you think everything is going well. You feel me? You think everything is like, bruh, this, you feel me? Like, man, I'm in a good situation right here. You know what I'm saying? Until you get that bad news. You get that news like, you could be dating somebody and in a relationship for years, and all of a sudden they tell you, I'm not happy. I haven't been that happy in years. You feel me? You like, what the? And I've been dealing with you for years. You know what I'm saying? I know we had problems, but I didn't know it was that serious. You feel me? Or you've been planning a vacation, you done told everybody, all your partners, you like, yeah, man, next year we about to, it's a new year. You know how you plan that vacation. You know what I'm saying? You plan that vacation, you like, next year we going on this vacation. I already got it set up. I got the reservations going. I just need the deposits. You got 3 months to get the deposit money ready. You know what I'm saying? And when it's time to collect the dough, oh man, I know I told you I was gonna go. I just ain't got the money right now. Man, don't you hate that? Especially when you set up something like to the T. You done got everybody commitment, man. We all about to take this trip. You just, you done lined it up a year ahead of schedule. You get to the deadline where everybody's supposed to hit you off with with the bread, with the money, so you can, you already gave the people the deposit just to get to that date, and it's like, oh, I can't go. Man, I've been telling you for a whole year. Like, what's the problem? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I know I can't be the only one feeling that way. I know I can't be the only one feeling that way. It's like, man, I tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? Or the other part is you have people that you trust, right? You have folks you trust, and then they do some straight bozo type you feel me? They do some straight bozo type stuff or some weirdo type stuff. You like, bro, I've been knowing you for years. And all of a sudden, you just do something that just don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, wow, now it make you start making you question everything about this person. You feel me? Like somebody do some straight weirdo type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, like, I've been knowing you all these years. Like all of a sudden now you flip the script. Now you just doing some clown shit. Like, bruh, like for real. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. It's like you finally boss up in life in the sense of your finances, you know what I mean. You done finally got to a certain status. You got the confidence about yourself. You like, yeah, you got people around you. You thinking that your clique is that tight, only for somebody to do some straight bozo type. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? Being linked to some type of pedophile type. You know what I mean? Some type of minor situation. You like, bruh, do you feel? You know what I mean? Like, what is this? I'm telling you, man. You think you know somebody, right? You think you know somebody, you have no idea, man. No idea. You know what I mean? It's a trip because when I think about that, right? I also think about what happened if you married to somebody, right? You married to somebody for 10 years, whatever, right? Y'all been together for a long period of time, right? And then something happened or, a death in the family or something like that. And it's like that person completely switch up on you, like a whole 360. It's like, now, of course, some type of traumatic situation. Okay, I get that. But it's like sometimes you could be with somebody for years, right? And it could be a marriage, it could be whatever, right? And then like one day that whole thing just clicked and it goes a whole different direction. And you be trying to figure out like where did the disconnect happen? Like how did this go this far? Yeah, you might have knew that y'all had issues. Yeah, you may have knew that, things wasn't, you know, like it used to be, but usually in a relationship over time, of course, it changes a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially if you got kids involved, family involved, death in the family, things could change. I get that. I get that. But for a person to completely like transform to a whole different identity, like what is that? You feel me? Is that some type of alien? Maybe that's the alien. You feel me? Maybe that's the alien. You feel me? It's like, bruh. Or a person, finally boss up and they finally get to a level of life that they really want. And now their personality really comes out. That's the other part how I look at it. Sometimes when people finally get to that level of success, that's when they really show what their true colors are. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the other part to the game. You know, sometimes people play the role. They'll play the role while they're in process building themselves, and then when they finally get to a level that they feel like, okay, I finally made it. I finally made it. I'm at that level I want. Now they really show you who they truly are. So my thing is, do you really actually know a person? Really think about that. Really think about that because based on life circumstances, based on life experiences, that person that you know today, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, can be a totally different mentality. So the question, how do you truly know somebody? You feel me? I'm just saying. What's up, Queen Shay? Hello, hello, what's up? How you doing? We're just chopping it up, you know, chopping up good game tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's Saturday night. I'm like, man, let me just get on here and chop it up with a few folks that want to chop it up with me. You feel me? I might even drop the link. Whoever want to come up, I'm gonna drop the link for y'all too, man. Anybody want to get on camera? That's how I'm feeling tonight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody welcome. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to come up? I got the link up there. You feel me? Don't be afraid. Hold on, let me pin this up. Hold up. Can I pin that? Oh, hold up. Oh, I can't pin it there, but it's cool. But yeah. So look, how do you truly know somebody? Because based on what they may go through in their life while they with you, things could switch up. You know what I'm saying? They really could switch up. But I guess, like if you get married, the good book says for better or for worse. Think about it like that too. So when you think about marriage, right? If in a traditional sense, if you're a Christian type marriage, you know what I'm saying? In the Christian marriage, it tells you for better, for worse, for sickness or in health, you know, you're supposed to stick together. So when they say better or for worse, can that worse be cheating? You feel what I'm saying? Like, really think about that because it says for better or for worse, for sickness or in health. So to me, if you get married in the Christian sense, that means even if it's a bad relationship, you're supposed to still stick it out. That's what the vows say, right? For better or for worse, sickness or in health. So if one of y'all becomes sick, illness, have a disability, you supposed to stay. You don't supposed to say, "Oh, I'm ready to go." Oh, I can't take care of you no more. Like now you breaking the oath of God, baby. Do you? You know what I'm saying? You breaking the oath for the, like I said, the oath of God in the eyes of a Christian. because that's what it says, for better or for worse, for sickness or in health. You're supposed to be there. So in my mind, my interpretation is if they cheat, you're supposed to still stay there. Okay. Finances ain't great, end up losing all the money. Now y'all down to a studio. You still supposed to stick it out. When y'all get disabled for whatever reason, you're supposed to still stay there. But somehow in today's era, none of that is valid, huh? You feel me? Boss up. That's what it sounds like, right? I guess that's why a lot of people write their own vows today, right? A lot of people write their own vows. They like, we ain't following that. I don't want to be held to that. So let me write my own vows. Is that why they do it? I don't know. I don't know. Somebody let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, really think about that, right? That's a trip if you really break it down. Say for better or for worse, sickness or in health. You feel me? I'm just saying, I'm not making these things up. That's what the good books say. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why. Well, maybe your people are taking this serious. That's why less people are getting married, they say, huh? In certain cultures, less people are getting married. So is that another reason why? Somebody read what it said, was like, I ain't feeling that. I don't want to be locked into that. See, exactly. Queen Shay, you saying the same thing. Marriage is really different now. I mean, think about this, right? In today's time, see, dating today, I think it's a gift and a curse. I'm gonna tell you why. Follow me, right? In today's era, a woman, I hate to say it to y'all ladies, but just follow me. It's the truth. I know somebody in here probably can vouch for this. Today, in today's era, a woman could be dating a known married man and say that she's in a committed relationship. I'll say this again. A woman can be dating a known married man and say that she's in a committed relationship. Do you feel? That's what's popping off today, okay? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got married swingers, you got married, poly, I guess. You got all type of stuff. So yeah, you're right. Marriage is really different nowadays. I agree with you, Queen Shay, for sure. It's a whole different ball game. I guess forget what the good books say, right? Forget what you know what I'm saying? The book says you're just making your own marriage up as you go, I guess, right? You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because if marriage is so different today, that means the verbiage, the wording need to be changed. I feel like if we're going to go this far and change all these, historical agreements, I guess we can say, right? Then I feel like the books need to be updated as well. If a marriage is not what it was from the 40s, 50s, and 60s or whatever, right? Okay, I'm cool with that. All right, you know what? I'm the type of guy, hey man, if this is the wave, of course I'm gonna have some resistance, but after a while, if this is what the people want, okay, cool. This is what y'all want to call it nowadays, cool. That means the verbiage, the literature, the agreements and child support, all that need to be changed because we going off of outdated rules. That means that if marriage today is different than what it used to be, to me, the actual legal terminology should be changed with it. You feel? That's how I feel. If we're not going to go by the old school rules, cool, cool. I'm going to throw my hands up. All right, let's do it. So that means how the old school was and how we are today, we shouldn't be held to those standards of yesterday rules. So child support, that should be different now. I guess Trump is trying to work on that because they saying Trump is trying to make it where whoever's paying child support get to actually claim the kids. So you can't just double down. If you get the kids and you get to claim them, nah. Not with the Trumpster. So I guess they are trying to slowly change it. But and like I said, like you just said, Queen Shay, if marriage is different today, cool. Let's change the laws with them then. You know what I'm saying? Let's change the laws with them. Stop holding men accountable. Because right now, I can tell you from my own experience, when let's say you owe taxes and you file taxes together as a married couple, in today's era, they go after the man first. They don't go after the woman first. If a married couple file taxes and they owe money, they go after the man taxes first. So you know what I'm saying? To try to get him to pay. So we got new rules today. So we need to change that as well. You know what I'm saying? We should get an equal split or whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? Everything shouldn't be laid on the man to do. Because like you said, marriage today is different. So why am I held to an old school, outdated, iPhone 2? You know what I'm saying? You got me being obligated to an iPhone 2, and we on what, iPhone 16 right now? Come on now. You feel me? That need to be updated along with it. We need to update this whole system. We need to hit them with that Puff Daddy remix. Take that. Take that. You feel me? That's how I feel though. Come on now, talk to me. Yep, you said married men be having more than one woman. Yeah, women be women, but women have to be with just him. Hey man, that's y'all new rules. I just set this up. That ain't something I was like, I wouldn't like saying, oh yeah, I wasn't an advocate for this, but today in today's era, that's what it looked like. One man, multiple chicks, married, they both know about each other. It's cool. That's new. That's where we at now. And they call that a committed relationship. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I don't know. They got this TV show. I don't know if it's still on. It actually had this woman, and it was crazy, right? This is and it was a black lady too. Man, I forgot the name of the show. I think it was Married with Friends or something. But this one episode I've seen, it was this black lady. It was this black lady. She had a husband, a boyfriend, and she wanted to add another dude. And I think they all stayed in the same house. They had different rooms, but they all stayed at the same house, if I'm not mistaken. Ain't that crazy? The woman was married, had a husband, I don't know if he considered him a side dude because he lived there. So so she had a husband, a partner, and then she wanted to add a boyfriend. Hey, but one good thing is she said they was all splitting the bills. Man, ain't that one hell of a deal? They was all splitting the bills. Ain't that something? That's great. That's what new era we in, y'all. That's the era we in, right? The era is now the woman, she had a husband, a partner, and she was open to trying to figure out how to add in a third dude in there. She went to start dating. I'm like, man, you want all your holes filled up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, hey man, it ain't me. I'm just saying, don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger here, okay? I'm just the messenger. I didn't make this up, okay? You can Google it, okay? I'm just saying that's what era we in, okay? And you know what I'm saying? And then you got the guys out here. Then okay, and I'm gonna throw y'all some bail, ladies. Some of y'all ladies, I'm gonna throw y'all some bail because some of these dudes out here, It ain't cool either. Some of these dudes is down low dudes. It's some dudes that say they not gay. You feel me? They bi. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So they'll tell you, they not gay. They just, they just bisexual. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. I mean, okay. You know, you got some dudes out here that will have sex with a woman, have a baby with a woman, but they got they dude, on the side. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. You feel me? Hey, man. Sometimes, I guess they like I guess they like they booty hole play with it. You know what I mean? I guess, man. It's wild out here, man. I don't know what to say. And you can't even say some people try to say, it's only in America. When you look across the globe here, man, it's affecting everybody, man. With this social media and all this access, I personally feel like this. I feel like we as people, we getting too much access. We are. We getting too much access. And I think it's really, in my opinion, I think it's really morphing us into something way more than what we really need to be. It's kind of like the best way I can kind of explain it is like when you go to a restaurant, right? Sometimes aren't you happy when you look at the menu? The menu is simple. You know what I'm saying? It's a simple menu. Like out here, we have like In and Out hamburger. You know what I'm saying? The menu is very simple. It's not, you don't have 1,000 burgers on there. Yeah, they have like a couple little secret items you can do or little sauces you can get. But for the most part, when you go to In and Out Burger out here in California, it's a simple setup. Now they do master it. It's a great burger. I mean, at least for me, I love In and Out, right? And then you have the other type restaurants. Even think about McDonald's or, places like that, where you go in there, it's a burger place, but you can get a McRib, you can get a McFish, I mean, a filet of fish, you can get a McChicken, chicken nuggets. They even had chicken wings at some point. They have so many different things on a menu to where I feel like in life, we getting to that point as well where it's just too many things on the menu and you just want to try everything. Some people, and if you don't have willpower, this is where you get sucked into life, and this is where you really start to lose yourself. What I personally feel like, we have too many options and we have too many people that's weak minded, easily, I wouldn't necessarily say be manipulated, but easily to quickly adjust to things, as opposed to like taking a step back and see, is this truly something you want to do? And because it's so open, everybody has access to everything. I think it for some people, it just they brain like get overloaded and they just turn into all these different things. And then, of course, you got the super freaks. You know what I mean? They want to try everything. And when I say everything, they want to try everything. Let me see how this feel. Oh, let me see how that feel. Okay. You know what I mean? You got women out here with wearing strap-ons. You got dudes out here adding extensions on their penises. I mean, oh my goodness. This is just getting diabolical out here, man. You even got dudes, they say you could, you like y'all ladies like tall dudes. There's people out here, extending their legs. You know what I'm saying? You was 5'6" yesterday, today you 6'2". Damn, dog. You feel me? So I'm just saying, man, be careful for what you wish for, because you just might get it. You just might get it. Would you say Queen Shay? You said People like to be that nasty and great and great, but it's great when it was okay when it was to yours. Okay, was it when it was yours, but not to too much is known. That's your business. I need not to know. Yeah, I agree. Well, see, that's the thing though. Everybody want to put everything out. I mean, for me, I'm still from the old school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that message was messed up. I was chopping it out. I tried to fix it as much as I could. Though you see how I was trying to piece it together as I was speaking it. But I kind of got the gist of what you was trying to say. Basically saying how people get so nasty, well, want to be great at the same time, but also, they just want to. Not everybody need to know your business. I think that's what you're trying to say. But I just think that because another thing too, because everything is so online, people feel so much comfortable just expressing themselves and who they are and what they about. I'm still from the old school, you know what I mean? And for me, I don't kiss and tell. You feel me? If we link up, we link up. I will never speak on it unless you try to say I did some type of criminal or R word to you. But other than that, hey man, I would never speak on it. That's just who I am and where I come from. My era. You feel me? We just never did that. You know what I mean? We just always kept it player. So I'm not that type that would ever do that. You know what I'm saying? But in today's era, everybody want to say, "Man, I was with her last night. I was with him the other day before that, and we all linked up the third day." Like, damn, dog. You feel me? And then my partner came through, and then you feel me? We was man, like, bruh, and I got it all on camera. We about to upload it on Pornhub and fans only tomorrow. Yeesh, man. It's wild. And my whole thing is for everybody putting all their content, putting this stuff out, man. I hope y'all getting paid for it, man. You feel me? Some folks just be leaking videos just for the sake of leaking videos. Like, bro, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I knew I had pieced it up a little bit better. Yeah, you said okay, but the sex needs to be kept to yourself. Yeah, I agree, but not in today's era, man. They want to tell you who they was smashing. Yeah, I linked up with her yesterday. Oh yeah, that one chick. Yeah, you see her on Instagram. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, she cool. She got that gobble gobble 3000. She got that Aquafina. She's a squirter. Like, damn, bruh. Like, I ain't even met her yet. You know what I'm saying? So that's what era we in today, man. And that's why I feel like all them old school rules need to be changed. They need to be changed. Just like Trump is changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of United States, we need to change the marriage verbiage. We need to change marriage and child support agreements and also requirements. Who has to pay what in the sense of divorce, and I feel like all that need to be updated. If we're going to change the meaning of marriage today, if we're going to change the meaning of relationships, and one thing Trump did say, man, it's only two sexes out there. You only can be a man or a woman, okay? What you want to be inside your house and at the Diddy party, that's on you. But in the outside of those Diddy doors, okay, you a man or a woman, okay? You feel me? When you're at Diddy house, you can play how you want to play, okay? Long as it's consensual, all right? That's all. That's all. That's hey, that's what the Trumpster is saying, all right? But outside of that, enjoy yourself. Lose yourself in the moment you own it. You know what I mean? So that's the thing, man. That's the thing. Smash up them likes, y'all. We having fun tonight, man. We having fun tonight. Smash up them likes. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to my channel. You feel me? We just chopping up good game tonight. This one of them good Saturday nights. We just chopping it up. You feel me? And sometimes that's what you need, man. It's for I ain't really, ain't really no hot topics out there. And I'm like, the academics. I ain't really want to touch on that tonight. You feel me? Because I'm like, man, stuff out here is just diabolical, man. All I gotta say is, long as it's of age and consensual, you feel me? Then do your thing, man. But at the same time, everybody ain't gotta know your business either, though, man. But that's not the era we in, y'all. You feel me? That's not the era we in. We not in that type of era. We in the era where it's all about, man, let me know what's popping, what's going on, you know what I mean? Who got that good gobble gobble, you feel me? Who taking it and who receiving it, you feel me? That's what they want to know. And due to everything being online and stuff, that's pretty much what it is, man. You feel me? Right? Hit that like, hit that subscribe for sure, for sure. But yeah, I tell you though, I think that another thing too, I just feel like I don't think we're ever going to go back to one thing I would say to anybody like, in my age bracket and up, like 40 and up, there maybe even late 30s and up, whatever you thought of or the relationships that was like, let's say even the early 2000s, the 90s, man, that's never coming back. In my mind, I don't see that ever coming back. So you have to adjust to what today's era is. Not saying you have to be all those things, but I'm just saying you have to change your mentality because information is so quickly now, because the access is so easy now, we never going back to what it was. Those days is over, man. Those women, unless you're talking about an older woman, the younger women, the younger men, they're not moving like the early 2000s, 90s men. If it is, it's very small and few. So in any business where you looking to advance or get ahead or be able to become a boss, the key to business is you have to be able to change. You have to be able to evolve. You have to recognize the landscaping of your area and make adjustment based on business needs. So when you talk about relationships, especially if you're talking about a new relationship, you have to go understand the lens that you're looking at today. You can't go off of yesterday because hey, yesterday, unless you're getting something old school, you feel me? If you're not getting the older individual, if you're getting something younger, you have to adapt to what today is. And I think too many old school people you know what I'm saying? You be reminiscing, you be fantasizing about trying to meet what that was back then, and that ain't never coming back. Do you? You know what I'm saying? That's one thing you got to accept because those days ain't never coming back, especially with all this access today and so much information. And, I mean, you can literally look up anything you want to know. You feel me? From A to Z, it's available, or somehow you can get the information. So that's the difference. I think that a lot of old school folks, you feel me, get caught up in and be like, man, today era is crazy, yeah. And then it's even more crazier when you trying to date. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking about what it was when you was younger, and them days ain't coming back, Shody. They not coming back. You feel me? So I agree with you, Shay, when you talked about how things is marriage is different now. The meaning of marriage is different. I totally agree with you on that. Oh, I didn't even see that. Do you see him? CMC? You say random question. How do you feel about Luke going to LA? Luca going to hold up. Luca's going to LA? I didn't know that. Wait a minute. Luca's going to LA. I did not know that. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me check that out. Wait a minute, y'all. Luca's going to LA? Oh, snap. Whoa, I did not know this. Hold up. Hold up. I did not know this, man. Who you at, CMC? Hold up, man. I did not know this. Let's see, can you see this on the screen? Yeah, hold on. We're gonna talk a little basketball for a quick second. So yeah, so it says the Lakers trade Anthony Davis for Luca in the shocking NBA blockbuster basically deal. Yeah, wow. LA Lakers, Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic. Wow. Okay. I did not know they did that. I don't know if that's a good deal for the fact of defense and a shocking blockbuster deal with the Mavericks. Wow. Luka Doncic will be teaming up with LeBron James in the shocking deal. Dang. I mean, I think it's a better deal for Lakers because Anthony Davis, he always hurt. Wow. I didn't know about this, y'all. I haven't been following basketball at all. Wow. Wow. Anthony Davis. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I didn't know about this at all. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that Luca went to the Lakers though. That's crazy. I think just speaking basketball for a hot second though. Hold up. I'm gonna bring it back up. Just speaking basketball for a minute. I think that with Luca going to the Lakers, I think that the Lakers got a good deal, but I think that I think that Dallas Mavericks, I think that they're going to I don't know how they're going to like this deal because Anthony Davis always get hurt or he have some type of little fluke injury. You know what I'm saying? Where he has to sit out. So I don't know, but wow, I'm shocked on that though. But shout out to the Lakers though, man. They was able to wiggle out of that deal. That's crazy. But yeah, man. Back to it though, yo. Yeah, I definitely feel like when it comes to relationships in the sense of like marriage and kids and stuff like that, because things have changed, I definitely feel like it need to be updated, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because marriages of yesterday is not the same as today. The people, how they run their relationships today is not how it used to be. So I just definitely think it need to be changed up. I definitely think that the actual, marriage contract, that you sign for or sign off on, that need to be updated because we not in that era no more, man. That's gone. You feel me? You feel me? And it's like it ain't never coming back, yo. It ain't coming back. I don't think so. Y'all let me know. I dropped the link too if anybody want to come up. I dropped the link in there for y'all. So let me know. You just click on the link. I'll bring you up if y'all want to chop it up. You're more than welcome. Let's see. I'll drop it back in there just in case anybody want to come up. You're more than welcome. I'm feeling jolly tonight. So you're more than welcome to come up. I dropped the link. Anybody want to come up and chop it up? You know, more than welcome to chop it up with Mr. Shawn B. Stoller. You feel me? But look, y'all. For me personally, I just personally be feeling like, right, that I think I come to a place where it's hard for me to not. I'm a workaholic. You feel me? I mean, not as much as I used to be, but I'm so driven and I'm so used to having a certain type of lifestyle, where if I'm not in a certain position in life, it's really hard for me to function. And that's not a good thing. It definitely is. It's not great for relationships, right? But I'm coming to a point where I think I'm finally starting to get a better balance of it. But it's hard to find somebody where we complement each other in the sense of driven, because I can tell you this, right? I mean, people talk so much about sex and relationships. Yeah, that's important. But the other part that doesn't get spoke on a lot is from my point of view and what I'm about to say now. I feel like the sex is, of course, that matters in a relationship, but the flip side to that, you know what else matter? How driven are you together? Like, meaning, I'm the type of guy, I don't really work well with like excuses. I don't work well with like, okay, you want to do something, but you never really do it. Like for me, that's like a relationship killer for me, because I'm such on like whatever I want to do. You know what I mean? I just focus, I lock in, I get moving, I start doing things. You know what I mean? So if I'm dating somebody, I'm in a serious relationship with someone, and they're study telling me, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. After a while, I'm gonna be like, okay, what's the problem? Let's get to it. Like, you see me moving, I need you to move. Not saying you got to be like me, but I just need you to move into your purpose, move towards your desire of what you want to do, you know? And so for me, that also hurts the relationship for me personally. Because if you tell me you got a dream, you got a passion about something, but you never go after it, then it starts to affect me, because what happens is you see me moving, shaking and popping, you feel me, wiggling, getting to it, and then you just sitting there, and if things start going well for me, now I'm looking like, damn, did I, was I not motivating you enough? Or now it's like I'm at a certain level of life and you looking at me different, and it's like, it's not that I don't want you to be there. I don't want you to be, going towards your own goals. No, I definitely want you to do that, but I can't be the only one wanting that thing for you. You feel me? And so for me personally, outside of sex and all that, this is the other part that kills off the relationship for me. Cause I don't, I like a hustler chick. You feel me? If you're out here hustling, you may have your YouTube, your Instagram, whatever. It don't have to be social media, but I'm just saying, if you out here wiggling and getting to what you want to get to in life, I try to support you the best way I can. And we make it work. They don't have to be I always call it the Instagram type lifestyle where everything is perfect, and the perfect location, and it all that don't matter to me. What matters to me is that, you know, we're moving towards our purpose together, but it's still individually, because of course I'm moving towards my destination, you moving towards yours, but we still come together somewhere in the middle, somewhere. You feel me? As long as we have that understanding, we don't have to have sex all the time. You know what I'm saying? But we still got a connection. It's not like, you searching for somebody else. I'm certain. No, we still here. We just moving in our direction, but we link up when we link up. Like I'm good with that. But I'm noticing from my experience, it's hard to find women or a woman, I should say, not women. Like I'm just, you feel me? Like I got a whole pack of bitches. You feel me? No, that ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying in the sense of dealing with a partner where they get that. You know what I mean? And they're moving towards that. Because it's one thing to say it, but now once you say it, okay, let's do it. And that's where it gets shaky. You feel me? I hope you catching what I'm saying, man. This is some good ism, some good game tonight, man. Smash up them likes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you said connections, yeah. Yeah, it's rough because I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people focus so much on the sex, but there's so many other layers to this, at least for a person like me, It's not just sex. It's the compatibility. It's the, willingness to work with each other through ups and downs. You know what I mean? And still know that this person is your person. I feel like too many people give up too fast. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't really be honest with themselves when they get into relationships with certain people because you may only be with them because they got good sex. And then later on, you trying to develop a different type of relationship, but you never really was focusing on that. So now you finally see what you really dealing with, and you don't like that. Now you have a bigger problem. You feel me? So yeah, let me know, man. Let me know if I'm crazy. Maybe it's just me, huh? Maybe it's just me. It could just be me. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like that. And it's just, when you find somebody that you kind of, I guess what they say, equally yoked. When you find somebody, that's equally yoked to you, man, that's like that to me, that's a soulmate. That's the definition of a soulmate to me. It's not necessarily you finishing each other's sentence. No, it's more so of communication and understanding and willing to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like really work with each other, not because you do this one thing I like. So I think that's the hardest part, you know? And it's like, I don't know if we ever going to see that again. I think that's one of the hardest things to find. But I think at some point, outside of having too many options, I think that at some point you have to come to the realization that you have to, I wouldn't say give up something, but you have to be willing to adjust how you see things, you know? Because everybody have a past, everybody have a background, and some people may come with baggage in the sense of, may have kids, financial burdens, um, family burdens, issues, so it's a lot that comes with this long term wise when you talk about a long term relationship, marriage, and all that. Not saying kids is a burden, but I'm just saying in a sense of somebody already having kids before you meet them and trying to make that a family. And and to me it always go back to the basic thing, that communication with each other and really being honest to for you guys to really work it out. I think that's the hardest part because even for me as a man, I get caught up with my ego to a degree, and it's like sometimes it's not needed. It's not needed, you know. But for me, if you long as you a go-getter type individual and you confident about what you want to do, hey man, I'm gonna find a way to get to you, baby. I just need you to be motivated into whatever your passion is. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to have that passion too. You know? But call me crazy though. Maybe I'm asking for too much. Let me know. You feel me? Queen Shay, am I asking for too much? Is that too much to ask for in today's era? I need to know. Maybe I'm the one that's just, you feel me, out the loop, asking for too much. I should just shut up and just, you feel me? You know what I mean? Get the work in the middle. You feel me? That's what I need to focus. Is that all I need to focus on? Let me know. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying because it's like it's crazy out here. You know what I mean? Folks be saying they single and they got like a whole wife and kids at the house. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they single, bro. Like, what? How you single? How you single? You got a wife, kid at the house, and got a baby on the way. Talking about they single. What? Sheesh. You feel me? Then you meet a woman or something, you know, you meet a woman, she be like, oh, I just got, I'm in a situation. What the hell? What you mean you in a situation? Like you gotta define that to me. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm in a situation. What the hell? What does that mean? You mean you got a dude? Oh, my bad. You got a chick? Like, or you got both? Like, you know what I mean? We doing some entanglement type shit. Like, break it down to me. Like, let me hit me off with the real. You feel me? Would you say Queen Shay? Nah, you not. I'm not asking for much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because I don't know, man. I don't know. In today's era, I don't know. I'm in the loop, but I'm out the loop at the same time. If that make any sense, you know what I mean? Like I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. You feel me? It's like I get it though, but really, I don't get it. You know? But yeah, situationships, you know, I'm just like, wow, that's what we doing. That's where we at with it. Excuse me. That's where we at with it. Like, man, it's a cold game out here. It's a cold game. It's like, what do you do with that? You feel me? What do you do with that? It's like, come on now. Oh yeah. Then I got my nice little. This is my little our new thumbnail. Which y'all like? Y'all like my little? This is one of my new AI pictures right here, man. I've been killing them with these AI pictures though. How you like this one? This one is clean. It's one of my new AI pictures I made. I'm killing them with the AI, man. I think I might be the dopest with the AI pictures right now. You feel me? I might be the dopest with the AIs, man. Okay, but I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. I think that I just think it goes back to what I originally said. Folks is having way too many options. Way too many options. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like why do I settle down when I can have a wife, of kids, a chick on the side plus a mistress. You know what I mean? You like, damn, bruh. You got a wife, a chick on the side, and a mistress. Like, bruh, gee, you trying to give it to her. You trying to give it to the world, huh? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And a lot of women, like I said, y'all be quick to say I'm in a situationship. You know what I mean? I'm in a situationship right now. It's like, what? But let me get your number anyway, or you know. And then, another thing too, right? I gotta say, man, what's up with all these fake? On my Instagram, I get so many DMs. I think it's all fraud, man. All fraud. I had this one DM. It's like I guess the AI was malfunctioning. It kept saying, "Baby, baby, baby." I'm like, like it kept messaging me in my DM, kept calling me baby. I'm like, I'm not your baby. I don't even know you. I was like, you know what? Another thing with some of them called those like DM messages, because I think it's like AI or something, right? I'll be like, for us to continue talking, you need to call me. And he'd be like, "Oh, I'm trying to call you right now, but it's not going through." I said, "The phone call won't go through, but your DMs will." It's like, but the DMs is going through. Like, what? Wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. So the DM will go through, but you can't call me though. Then I had this one message saying, "Oh, um, my call won't go through, but I'm using my auntie phone, and it won't call out." I said, "Excuse me, the phone won't let you call out, but the phone will let you send messages, and it's your auntie phone. So what does that have to do with you calling me though? Like your auntie is blocking you from making calls? Like, who am I talking to? Are you like a feel me, an underage person or something? Like, hold up, man, I ain't into that, bro. Slow your roll. Like, hold up. But it was just weird though. I think it was AI though, because I kept asking it questions that it couldn't respond to. It just starts saying, "Baby, baby." Like, nah. I ended up blocking it and sending a fraud alert to Instagram. But yeah, look out. Y'all got to look out for them little. I don't know if it's fraud or what or AI, but it's a lot of this stuff is starting to get spooky out here, man. With a lot of this AI messaging and stuff like that. So be careful, especially on Instagram. That's where I feel like the most fraud I have gotten was from Instagram. It's a little bit on X too. X, y'all need to fix that too. Because X, y'all be a little wild with it too, though. But the biggest I have it from Instagram is the worst, at least for me. Wait a minute, what you said? Hold on. Wait a minute, you say you? You those uh cartoon characters, AI, someone else, they say that's that's who was flying that helicopter in DC. You can't say that my AI was flying the helicopter in DC? Nah. Yeah, I got some of them. Man, I got some AIs out there, man. Yeah, that's my AI. I got him iced out too. He got the same glasses I usually be wearing. Got the extra jewelry on. You feel me? In shape. You feel me? He got a few grays in there too. I was like, make sure I got a few little gray hairs in there too. It got to match. So that's one. I got a few of them though. That's just one of them right there though. But yeah, I'm just saying though. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's like you got to be careful out here, man. These AIs, you got the AI popping off. You have you got all these fraudulent calls and emails, man. You got to be careful out here, man. These streets is getting reckless, y'all. These streets is getting reckless, man. These internet streets is getting reckless, man. I got to be careful out here. You feel me? Oh, okay, I got it now. You said no. They said the AI was flying that helicopter that hit the plane in Washington D.C. Whoa! They said that was AI. Hold up, let me see. Let's see. Hold up. Set the AI. I'm looking it up real quick. Collision. Give me a second. Let me see if I can bring it up on the screen. Hold up. Let me see. So you can see what I'm looking at. So I put in the AI. What says DC crash investigation focused on the vision of it says day, let's see, 3 days after the okay, hold on. I don't see where it said AI. You know where it discussed the AI part? Where did you see that at? Let me see. Oh no, it said it was not. Okay, so this come from no, it ain't saying that. It said it was not oh dang, let me see if I can close this out. Oh my goodness. All these good lord. Let me see. Hold on. All right, so it's saying that it says the Army helicopter involved in fatal crash over the okay was not using AI. Sources says in statement, press release one of one conversation Thursday. Da, da, da. No, it says was not AI. It was not using AI, and this is coming from Defense Scoop website. Let me see. Yeah, because right here it said it did not have an AI capability. Jonathan Cozzolo was who served as chief of staff at the headquarters Department of Army Aviation Directory Director told Defense Scoop during a media call. So no, they're saying no, it was not AI. Did not. They saying the helicopter did not have AI capability. So I'm just saying what you're saying over there. What you say over here? New Breed was talking about it. The media is not going to tell us. Well, how would they know then? So if the media's not telling us, well, how are you getting that information? So you gotta be careful who giving you the information. So I just got that. That's why I always give you the source. You know what I'm saying? Because it's important. Because you gotta remember, well, we don't own these platforms, so you gotta be careful when they give you the information. At least say the source. You know what I'm saying? So it don't affect your channel and stuff like that. So you gotta be careful with that. Because I'm telling you, they don't be playing with that type of stuff. But based on what I have researched so far, they're saying that the helicopter, at least the military one, did not have AI capability, which kind of makes sense because the helicopters usually are a little bit older, from my understanding. But who really knows? But just based on what's being presented publicly, you know. So yeah, oh yeah, nah. I don't play that Queen Shay. One thing about my channel, I always speak the source. If I speak on stuff like that, I always try to say the source. So if it do become an issue, hey, this is where I got it from. You know what I mean? I'm not just pulling it out my ass and just saying, hey, this is the information. I know it's right. Nah, or if I don't really know, if you pay attention when I be talking about some serious topics, I'll say I don't know. You know what I mean? I'll never tell you like I know for sure I was there at the Diddy house. No, 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 no. Nah, I wasn't at the Diddy house, man. You feel me? I wasn't there. You know, some of these folks be on here. I ain't gonna say no names, but you can pretty much guess who I'm talking about. They be saying how they just got, they know, you feel me? They got names and they just got off the phone with so and so, and they know who was at the Diddy house. Okay, they just know. You feel me? They know Jay-Z information. They know who Beyonce was sleeping with. They know everything. Like, dang, if you know all this information and they still letting you live. That's how I'm gonna answer that. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta just sit back and be like, hmm, if these people are so powerful, if these people can make other folks disappear, I mean, you don't even have to say it. Oh, Queen Shay, you a cold piece of work. You a cold piece of work. I mean, could it be some truth to some of this stuff? Absolutely, but to go to the depth details and you telling me how powerful these people are, and like, but they gonna let okay, you got it. You got it. Good luck with that. What he saying, taking? Good luck. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it don't take nobody for the really. You don't need to do no deep dive. Just think about. Like I always say this. I ain't the first one to say it, but I always say this. If you listen to a person long enough, they'll tell you who they are. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta listen and let them talk. And all they doing is just digging a hole for themselves. That's it. They digging a hole. Just listen, pay attention, and let them dig that hole, and watch them fall into the same hole that they just dug. Do you? Uh, come on now. Come on now. I told y'all, man. Y'all got the right one over here, man. You feel me? Sometimes you ain't got to say a whole bunch of names. Just let them dig a hole and watch them fall in it, man. That's it. You know? Because if you have any type of fetish or you have, a desire for a certain type of taste of things, eventually that taste is going to take over you. Eventually, you're going to get so used to it that you're just going to start doing things out in the open. You know, that goes for people cheating. It goes for people getting over on other folks. Eventually, you're going to get sloppy because you're going to get comfortable. You're going to be like, I'm invincible. They'll never know. And one day you leave your phone open, or one day, you left the phone at the house unlocked. You just, you were just comfortable and your phone get the buzz buzzing and the person you didn't want to see it picked it up and seeing everything. I'm just saying, man. Your laptop, your tablet, you just happen to leave open because you have to run out real quick because you forgot because you feel me, you had the chick from cross town, but you were supposed to be there by a certain time. You forgot. Now you're running over there. You done left your tablet, your iPad open. Feel me? And all your messages you forgot to, take off the transfer. So all the information that you sending texts through your phone is popping up on your iPad. Oh my goodness. Am I speaking the real? You feel me? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because after a while, we creatures of habit. You get comfortable. You know what I mean? It's like The first few dates, yeah, you gonna put on that condom. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna strap up, absolutely. The first two, you know what I mean? I say a good few months. I'm like, I wear the Jimmy hat, feel me, extra tight. But at some point in time, in the middle of the night, the early of the morning, or that spare moment that we have, and you look into my eyes, I look into yours, it's just going in, baby. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Sometimes you don't have to do all that investigation because they're going to show it. They're going to show themselves and slip up, and it's no way they can just bounce back that easy because you've been doing this for so long. Now you just, you know, you got hooked, and now you just slipping and sliding and forgot what you was doing. Yep, exactly. Pregnancy or STD. Oh my goodness. Or it could be both. How about that? You can have both. You can have the STD and pregnancy at the same damn time, huh? Hey man, that's the new era we in. welcome to the space age generation. You know what I mean? You get your STD and your pregnancy all at the same damn time. You feel me? It's right there for you. And if you luck up too good, you might hit that H. You might get that H or the A. You feel? Depending on where you're at, who you with, and what hole you choose to go in. Oh my good. Hey, just saying. Just saying. Hey, you can do what you want, but just remember there are consequences for your actions. See how that works? It all come back to the basics. It all comes back to the same thing. No matter how no matter how tech you think you are, it always come back to the basics. It really does. You know what I'm saying? You can go out here and sleep who you want to sleep with, but that doesn't negate you from getting, you know, uh some type of STD, pregnancy. You feel me? That doesn't mean that everything is going to be cool all the time. You might be cool for that moment, but over time, is it still cool? You know what I'm saying? Especially as you get older, but you chose a certain type of lifestyle where it's kind of like a young man's game. And once you start getting older and you start to age out, now some of them people that you like, that you thought it was going to be a long-term relationship, they still like that certain lifestyle, but you didn't aged out their lifestyle. So they want a younger version of you. Do you feel? But that's too heavy for you. That's too heavy. Some folks ain't gonna catch that line. You know what I mean? Some people ain't gonna catch that what I'm putting down on that one. But you made your choice. And life is just gonna keep float, float on. Hey, float, float on. And life just gonna keep on float, float on. Hey, hit you with that old school. Hey, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a cold game out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a cold game out here, man. Unfortunately, not everybody gonna make it. You feel me? That's the truth. That's the real. That's the reality. I didn't make the rules. I'm just here to play it to my best of my ability. You know, and that's another thing too. I want to talk about. Right? This like the boss up hour. We just talking straight game. You feel me? And I look at life like this, right? Life is about leverage. Then follow me, right? Life is about leverage. That's what I figured out my 40 plus years on earth. You have to find a way to get leverage and then use that leverage to put you in a better position in life. Follow me, man. I'm going to get you there, right? So, if you think about working at a job, any job, I don't care where it is, right? You say you start off like entry level, right? Now you looking at, okay, what's the next level up from that? Maybe going into like a supervisor or team lead or something like that. So what are you going to do in that point? Okay, I'm at entry level, so I'm at the bottom, at the very beginning level, right? The next step up, let's say, is supervisor. Just keep it there. So what are you going to do at that point? You're going to figure out what's the requirement of the supervisor, right? And then the other side, the flip side to it, what you're going to do is figure out how to work like more efficient or work at a point where they start to recognize you like you're going up and beyond your job or your title where you working at. So if you entry and you want to be a supervisor, you're going to try to find a way to do supervisory type things, or taking or even trying to find ways to ask for more than what you're doing. You know what I mean? Taking on more roles. That's the best way I can explain it. So what you're doing is you showing, management, your supervisor, whoever, hey, I not only can do my job, but I have better qualifications, or I want to learn better qualifications so I can go into like a supervisor position based on my experience. So that's where you get more experience. Now you use that experience. We're going to call that experience what? Leverage. You're going to use that experience that you now gained above your entry level to get you a supervisor, maybe interview or a recommendation. You feel me? So what are you doing? So that's why I say life is about leverage. When you're trying to date someone, what are you going to do? You're going to court them. At least that's what we used to do. I don't know about today era. I think you just send a DM or a text nowadays with a you feel me? With one of those pictures. You feel me? That's the first, you know what I mean? They want to see a D picture or something. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is everything is based around leverage. You can use that leverage in a positive way or in a negative way. But either way, it's still some type of leverage that you have to learn and learn how to use it effectively to help better your position in life. You know, when you work at a job, you start to move up the success ladder. What you're going to do eventually, you're going to want to get some type of loan. When they want to give you a loan, whether it's for a car loan, a personal loan, a home loan, a business loan, what are they going to look for? Leverage. Your leverage will be what? You working at a job. How long have you been at that job? Do you have references that will vouch for your, stability of how long you work, and are you reliable? That's another leverage that you create for yourself. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, your income. How much money do you make? Or you make average? You make above average? Do you have a down payment money? What is that? More leverage to get you a better interest rate on the loan. Follow me, man. I'm just saying, man. All this is different levels to leverage, and it applies to everything. When you dating a woman, you know, you're courting her, you showing her like a good time, the best of you, because you're trying to create leverage dealing with her so she will feel comfortable wanting to date you, want to be with you. When you show stability, you show that, hey, what you say you mean, you do what you say. You feel me? What are you doing? You create leverage with that woman to make her feel like, oh, this is the one for me. Feel me? So that's how I look at life, man. It's all about leverage and how to use that to help boost you in the direction you want to go. Hello. Yeah. He said that's why you have to live your life the best way you can. So happiness and peace can happen. Yeah. Eventually. Absolutely. Budget, save, don't overspend. Yes. Leverage. Absolutely. I mean, the happiness, I, I, I don't know, man. I think I agree with this one. I agree with you saying, Shay, but what I have to say about this, about happiness, I think a lot of times we get too, in general, when I say we, just in general, and not necessarily specifically towards you or me, really, but I just think in general, a lot of people get caught up with trying to be happy too often. Follow me. I think sometimes you don't need to be happy. I can be in a relationship with someone, right? Where it's not happy all the time. You feel what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean I want to leave. That doesn't mean that we won't get to a happy place. But because I think this is where people leave too quick or people look for the out too fast. Because it's like, oh, I'm not happy no more. Oh, I used to be happy. Okay. Well, that happiness is going to come and go based on life circumstances, based on how you feeling at that time. You know what I'm saying? You might be going, through mental issues or trauma of lost loved ones or your kids. You know what I'm saying? They didn't went, they didn't changed up on you. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of different things that eats away at that happiness. But I feel like people try to stay happy too long. It's like you want to stay on that drug or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to just be happy. You're supposed to make me happy. And I feel like sometimes that's not what life is. Sometimes it's not going to be good. Sometimes, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I might sleep on the couch. Yeah. We may have an argument, but that doesn't mean I want you to get out. That doesn't mean I don't want to be with you. You feel what I'm saying? True, true. I agree with that. Happiness can be with or without someone, but that's a little tricky too, though. I think this one is a little tricky too. Shay, you give me some good content, some good points here tonight. I think I think this is a little delusional for some people though. When you say you could be happy without someone, are we really designed to be alone? Think about that. Think about that. Really think about it. Are we really designed to be alone? I'm just saying. Follow me. Are we really designed to be alone and really truly be happy? You said, okay, peace, F happy, but sometimes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think we're designed to be alone though. So to say that you will be happy with or without someone, yes, to a degree, because eventually I'm gonna need somebody to talk to. And it can't be my relative. Like it's certain conversations I want to have with my mate, or you feel me? I don't want to have it with a complete stranger, or not have it at all. You know what I'm saying? So I think some people, when they say, I'm happy by myself, yeah, I agree. But for how long though? Because another thing, what I have noticed in general with some people, where if you single for too long, that actually become a issue when you finally start talking to somebody. I spoke about this a few times, but I think when you single for too long, you actually kind of alienate yourself and you don't even know it until you start talking to somebody and you so stuck in your ways, you got used to your own quirks and how you do things where you're not allowing somebody else to come in. And for you to have a relationship, we talk all this communication stuff, it doesn't work when you single too long. You know what I mean? So being happy by yourself, yes, but really long term, no. That's when you start turning to the cat lady, or you know what I mean? Or you have a whole bunch of dogs in your house, or you're overbuying things. You know what I mean? It's like you trying to you trying to find a way to try to cover up this hole that you have in your heart by filling it up with things. That things can be, buying too many clothes or just overdoing something. You know what I'm saying? Or, buying a whole bunch of animals, or, you just overdoing somewhere in your life. You're going to overdo it to fill in that gap that's missing out of your life. You feel me? I think that's what it happens to. Yeah. Yeah. Or just some people, or and not be okay, but not everyone should be alone. Yeah, I agree with that. Remember, some people crazy and should stay by themselves. But even crazy folks, they still want to be loved. You feel me? Even the crazy ones, you can. There's some crazy ones that's married right now. Talking about they married, got a partner and a boyfriend on the side. Hey now. You feel me? You got folks out here got a whole blown marriage out here talking about they single, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. That's what era we in today. That's what we at. But to just go back what you say, Queen Shay, I think we not designed to be by ourselves. Not long periods of time. Now, if you need space, if you need time by yourself to heal and for you to get, your mental right, your physical right, okay, I'll give you that. But long term, I don't think we're designed to be alone. I don't believe it. That's why, that's why they coming out with robots. They about to have robots, kind of like if you ever seen that movie, was it Demolition Man? Which was it Demolition Man? Yeah, I think it was that one. It was where they had a virtual girl and stuff like that, and guy, how y'all link up, but y'all not physically together. Well, now they're going to turn that into a complete actual robot where the robot gonna get wet, gonna have that gobble gobble 3000. For y'all ladies, they gonna have a robot where the size you can pick. You sit there with the menu, you get to pick what color you want, how long you want it, for how long you want it. You feel me? They about to have these robots just ready to. Ooh, the only thing is, what happened when these AI robots get to malfunctioning though? Yeesh. That's my only question. When them AI robots get to malfunctioning and they land on top of you, on side of you, or bending over in front of you, what happens then? Because computers, man. Computers are not 100%. And it's one thing to be human, even though humans are not 100%, but at least you could tell it when to stop, and a person will stop. But AI robot, if it malfunction, You telling it to stop, that might mean go harder, go longer. Feel me? Pause. See, I'm telling you, I'm on one tonight now. Come on now. I'm just saying. Y'all get too wrapped up with these AIs, man. You gonna have that AI robot gonna turn into Terminator up in there. You feel me? Gonna be in there beating it up, literally. Yeesh. Man, smash up them likes, man. Who give y'all this type of sauce, man? Hey, man, ain't nobody giving y'all. I swear I should have over 100 likes up in here, man. Smash up them likes, hit that subscribe button. Ain't nobody giving y'all this type of content. I'm an original content creator. Man, I should be killing them right now. Y'all should have me number one. Somebody drop something in the super chat, cash app, something. Show some love to the channel, man. Gee. But I'm just saying, though, really think about that, though. Gonna have these AI robots, and you know what's gonna be funny about these AI robots we're gonna have eventually? They're gonna have all the slang. Just imagine we giving them all the content to see. This how far I think about this AI thing, right? You know how we on social media right now? I'm on YouTube. You know, I'm actually on YouTube, X, and Twitch right now. Shout out to everybody on X too. I see I got people on X. Salute to y'all. What's up? Oh, I'm getting too close to the mic. What's up to y'all, man? I appreciate y'all too. But look, when I think about AI, right? The AI robots is that you know how we on social media, the texts that we send out, you know, all that's is pretty much they're gonna have access to all that information, right? Um, the way we talk, like how I talk and how I say, "Do you feel?" How I do all my little antics, you know what I'm saying? The AI is going to be able to transform into all these different dialects and conversations and cultures. So the AI robot that you're going to have is going to be able to adapt to anybody of, you know, for the most part. So my thing is, I think it's going to get to a point when the AI robot, you're going to be so attached to it, you won't even know the difference. What's human and what's not. That's going to be scary. I think people think, you know, it's going to turn into like a Terminator movie. I don't even think so. It's just going to get to a point where, you know, when you get your AI, you can probably claim it on your taxes. You know what I'm saying? It's going to have a social security number. You can send it to work for you. You know, it can even, you know, if you get tired of, you feel me? You get tired of working you know, your mate, you just call the AI in, come finish this, come top him off. You feel me? Come finish the job for me. I'm about to go to sleep. You feel me? You know how us dudes get, you know, late night, early in the morning, and you like, I'm too tired. And you know, let me call in champagne. You feel me? Let me call in sweet sweet let me call in sweet Dick Willie. You know what I mean? He gonna finish you off. I'm about to go to sleep. Oh my goodness, y'all. The folks, and then you know what? That's gonna be the next step. Folks gonna be divorcing a human person to marry a robot. Ain't that something? You know that's gonna happen. Folks gonna get so wrapped up with their AI robot, they gonna mess around and divorce they wife, their husband. They gonna marry their AI robot, man. You know that's happening. That's coming. That's definitely coming. You know what I mean? That's definitely coming. So, hey, like I said, like they say, that all the old school saying is still true today. Be careful what you wish for, or excuse me, be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Be careful what you ask for because you just might get it, huh? Yep. So when an AI robot get to walking in, and then it start talking shit to you. What if your AI robot start talking crazy to you, like man, I'm tired of this. You know, what I'm saying? I've been D'ing you down for 4 hours straight. I'm tired. What if the AI got an attitude though? Ain't that something? What if your AI get an attitude? Say, I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of taking your. Ooh, my goodness, man. Oh no, that's how you feel. You said the D going to divorce first. You think so? Oh my goodness, man. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all ladies is a trip, man. I don't know. It might be ladies first, because if you want to go that route, we go that route, Queen Shay. Look, who you think in a relationship? Let's be honest, right? Since we going that route, be honest with me. To be completely honest, you know what I'm saying? This is a safe space, okay? This is a very safe space over here, all right? Let's be honest. In a committed relationship with a man and woman, who will fight the longest and hardest to keep the relationship? The man or the woman? Go. Who you think, Shay? In a committed relationship, who will fight the hardest to keep the relationship? The man or the woman? Who will fight the hardest? Who you think? Who you think will fight the hardest to keep the relationship? If the relationship going bad, you know what I mean? You got kids. Who you think would try to fight the hardest to save the relationship, the man or the woman? You think the woman? You sure about that? Really think about that. I don't think so, Shay. Shay, you not being honest. You not being honest. So tell me this, Shay. Tell me this. If you say the woman is the one who would try to fight and keep the relationship the longest, how many men have you heard said, no, I should say it a different way. How many women have you heard say, "Oh, I was trying to keep the relationship together for the kids"? How many women do you personally know said the relationship was going bad, but I was trying to stay there for the kids? How many women do you personally know have said that? How many women said, "You know what? He a great man. It's not working, but because of the kids, I want to stay in this marriage. I want to stay with the I want to stay, and even though I'm not happy, I'm not happy. I'm still going to stay in this relationship." You heard a few women. I heard I will say almost 90% men always say that. I hear so many men say, "Man, I'm not happy in this relationship, but I don't want to leave my kids. I don't want another man raising my kids. I don't want a man um around my kids like that." In that type of setting. I have heard way more men make that type of statement than women. I don't think you being honest with me, Shay. People throw all kinds of things. Yeah. But I'm just saying in general, right? I have heard a lot of men, even back in the days, you always heard men always say, I'll say this, I'll say it to you another way. How many women say happy husband, happy life? Meaning, most married men will always say happy wife, happy life. How many women say that same type of analogy towards men in the sense of happy husband, happy life, meaning they willing to give up their happiness to keep the house together. Exactly. Finally. We finally getting somewhere. Finally getting somewhere. See? So most men, now I ain't talking about now understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about men. There's a lot of dudes out here, but it's not a lot of men out here. And unfortunately, a lot of women pick a lot of boys out here because them the ones you have the most fun with. But the reason why you have a lot of fun with boys, whether you recognize it or not, or you recognize it when it's too late, is because they're reckless. They don't, a lot of them don't have a sense of direction, so they go any direction. So to most women, that's what they so excited to. They love the thrill. But unfortunately, that's all you get is a thrill. No substance, baby. So yeah, he gonna D you down. He gonna do all that. But when it's time for you to really look and see, okay, man, I need to make changes. I need to do this. I need to get right with this. He ain't gonna be able to do that for you. That's not his. That's not what he's good at. He's only good, you feel me, giving you that. You feel me? Yeah, he might do a few little things, but outside of that, eh, it's gonna be pretty basic. And that's why it's sad because the man has to put up with so much. Sometimes it takes away from other performance areas. A lot of women don't look at it like that. If you got most good men, from my experience, most good men, they do so much for the household. Somewhere in that relationship, you're going to have a fall off. You're going to have a setback. You're going to have something that's going to get neglected. But most women, unfortunately, don't see it like that. So that's why you go out there and you get a boy and he just bouncing around doing everything you like, but he's not really feeding you everything that you need. Do you? I'm just saying. Just saying. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But we had to go down that rabbit hole like that because, you know, it's real, man. And it's sad at the same time. Because from the man perspective, you know, most of us feel like, even when we slack off, we still feel like we give so much that you would think that your partner would see that, like, okay, I know he fell off in this area, or you know what I mean? You would still give him the benefit of the doubt for long term. But most women don't think that way. It's like, oh, he ain't giving it to me like he used to, or you know what I mean? We not doing things how we used to do. But have you ever really sat back and looked at what you used to do and what was your lifestyle back then compared to where you at today? Especially when you add in, of course, bigger bills. You got may have a house now, have more responsibilities financially. If you have multiple kids, all these different expenses. You might be taking more trips now. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to weigh in all that when you talk to men. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I always say men, grown man business. That's what this is, grown man business, because everything fall back on the man, you know? So just saying, just saying. That's some good game for those who catch it. For those who catch it. That's why when you get you a real, when you know when you got a real dude. Y'all ladies, y'all should know that. If y'all can figure out when a man is cheating, you should know when you have a good man. You feel me? If you only can detect a man cheating and you can't detect when you got a real man, that's a bigger problem, ladies. You feel me? You got to boss up. Yeah, you got a bigger problem. If you only can detect the bad in a man, but you can't detect the good, that means your man meter is off. You know what I'm saying? Your man meter is off. Y'all need to adjust a board and feel me and figure it out because something ain't working right. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the woman intuition when a brother cheating, but you don't have an intuition to say, "Oh, this is worth sticking around." Do you? Phew. Just saying. I'm just saying. You gotta know that. But only detect bad, that's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? That's not good for you. Because it's like that mean you only looking for the negativity. And guess what? In any relationship, you can always find something that's negative. You get what I'm saying? You can always find something that's look a little off if you look hard enough, you know? So that's the trip part about it. But smash up them likes, y'all, man. We're giving y'all some good game tonight. Smash up them likes if you haven't done so. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I am Shawn B. Stoll. All I bring to you is nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, hopefully some type of inspiration. But come on, man. That even rhymed too. I didn't even know it. I made that up on the fly one day. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep it going. Yep, that's life. Positive, negative. Yep. I mean, it goes, man. I mean, everything just, it's a trip, right? That's why I never, one thing I would say in a relationship, I don't look for perfection. That's not what I look for, me personally. I'm not looking for a perfect anything. I'm not looking for a perfect woman. I'm not looking for a perfect shape. I'm not looking for perfect anything. You know what I look for in a woman? Compatibility, understanding, willing to work with each other. I didn't say anything about looks. I didn't say anything about status in life. I didn't say none of that. That's the popular thing. That's what most people say. Oh, it got to look like this, a certain height. No, that's not personally what I look for. Because even if you look good, if you got a horrible communication skills, it won't work for me. If your attitude is nasty all the time, no matter how beautiful you look, you ugly to me. You feel me? So it's not just about looks to me. Now, of course, you got to be attractive. I mean, you got to be attractive to me, absolutely. But outside of that, you don't have to be a specific type. You know, my type is someone understanding and willing to work with each other. Do it have to be perfect all the time? Hell no. But at least you wanting to try and you definitely want this to work, want to work through it, and believe that we will. That's the type of wording I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Not about, ooh, look at my ass, how fat my ass is. Okay, that's cool. But can we discuss other things too? I mean, that's cool for a while. Don't get me twisted. Hey, you know what I mean? I like certain features, absolutely, but that ain't the only thing. Now, if you only want to make it a sexual thing, we can do that. That'll save me a whole bunch of conversations. You feel me? Now, once we get tired of that, float, float on. Hey, float, float on. You hear me, baby? Float, float on. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying now. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't personally look for no type of perfection, anything. I feel like if you say you perfect, you ain't the right person for me. You feel me? Not perfect. Nah, that sound dangerous. Oh yeah, I know. I wish I could play music on here. I think one day YouTube gonna have it where we can play music and it won't get struck in for that. I think that's gonna happen eventually. I can see that happen in the near future. I really love that because then I can come in here. We'll be jamming. I throw in a little bit of new stuff, but we gonna play that old school. You feel me? Float, float on. Can you hear me, baby? you know, Especially the old school R&B though. That old school R&B be going though. I ain't gonna even hold you. Anything I'll tell you right now for R&B, definitely anything. Honestly, anything from like early 2000s going backwards is all fire. You know, lately I'm finna update my. Make sure y'all follow me on. If y'all ain't following me on X, you're doing a disservice to yourself. So follow me on X and Instagram. I finally finna start updating my Instagram because I've been kind of boycotting Instagram a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I do listen to some Kales too. You know what I mean? The Worth of a Woman. He got some. Outside. I don't even listen to none of the radio songs when I listen to Kales. It's all album cuts, but my Instagram, I'm finally starting to update it because I've been so much on X. Because I really be on X. If you really want to know my day to day, X is where it's at. I'm always commenting on X. Uh, so I'm gonna start updating my Instagram. And what I was about to say? See, you threw me off when you mentioned Kales. What I was about to say? Oh, I was saying about the music. So I'm gonna start playing. With the music. So on my Instagram, I'm gonna start putting the music videos on there a lot more, but I'm really into like 70s R&B right now. I've really been going back to like the soul. I like the soul. So I'm gonna start uploading more videos on my Instagram with the 70s music. Like I like the deep voice singers like Barry White, Isaac Hayes, Teddy Pendergrass. I like the ones with them deep voices. So I'm gonna start updating my Instagram with a whole bunch of 70s music. So y'all be prepared for that. If you ain't following me on Instagram, please do so. I think the link is in my it should be on my YouTube. My link to my Instagram is on my YouTube. If not, I got it. You can actually pull it up by Shawn B. Stoller, the same name, or I changed my name on there to your favorite OG partner. That's my name on Instagram. But you could pull it up under Shawn B. Stoller too. It should come up that way too. And X, make sure y'all follow me on X. Salute to everybody on X. Y'all always show me love on X. I really appreciate y'all. And of course, YouTube. For sure, for sure. But yeah, man. I'm gonna start updating my social medias a lot more often than what I used to. But yeah, I think just overall, man, for anybody, if you can have good communication with your partner and y'all really try to work with each other, it's definitely worth keeping or fighting for. Because long term, I feel like that's what saves a relationship is that you can talk to each other, not the sex. Because the sex gonna be up and down, it's gonna come and go. You're gonna have stretches where you may not even want to have a lot of sex. You know what I mean? So if y'all are able to communicate with each other, you can be able to work through it. But if it's only a sexual thing, if it's only, a one way all the time, it's going to be hard to fight through it. That's my opinion, you know? So I'm just saying, y'all. But I appreciate y'all. It's what's my 2 hour mark. Yeah, it's about 2 hours, so I'm gonna shut it down. But I appreciate y'all tonight, man. Queen Shay, you really came through for me big time. Cause I was like, you know what? This one of them good Saturday nights. Let me just chop up some good game with y'all. You feel me? Let's just keep it on the game side. And I'll come with some hot topics tomorrow. But today I just wanted to chop up some good game. You feel me? And we just rock out like that. So I really appreciate you. And make sure y'all continue hitting them likes. Uh if you haven't subscribed, please do so. You're doing a disservice if you're not a subscriber. You feel me? And I will be live tomorrow. Oh yeah, thank you for the convo too. I appreciate your participation. You actually helped me out tonight. So I appreciate you, Shay. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll probably come on a probably well, let's see. I mean, what time is it? I probably will go live. I'm gonna try to go around 8, about 8 p.m. West Coast or Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know what time it'll be out there for you, but yeah, around 8 o'clock my time is when I'm gonna start tomorrow night. So y'all have a good night. Till next time, peace, y'all. Take care.